Damn. Oh, whew, savage. I guess he died. Rest in peace, Funk Man, yo. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Damon, and today we are back and we are watching some more My Hero Academia Season 6, Episode 6, I believe, and I don't know what the title of this episode is. So, I guess we'll see it when we see the title card. So we're here, we're watching more My Hero Academia, and last time, Shigaraki is out. He's causing chaos. He's destroying the entire city, and it is absolutely chaotic. Deku is sensing it. The one for all first user is talking to Deku. He's saying, hey, yo. There's some problems happening over there. I've felt this before, and it's not a good thing. So, one for all first users talking to Deku's, letting them know that all for one, or yeah, I guess he's sensing all for one within Shigaraki. So he's saying that all for one is here. It's a problem. We have to do something, and Deku is just in disarray right now. He's feeling it too. Well, I don't know if it's really him feeling how dangerous the situation is, or if he's just feeling it through the first one for all's thoughts, or however he's speaking to him. But nonetheless, Shigaraki's out and it's absolutely chaotic. So this season has been heat. It's been blazing off to a blazing start, and I just hope it continues like this. This is how My Hero Academia season should be. I love My Hero Academia. I really love this show. I think this, by far, 6 episodes in, has to be the best season so far. The pacing has been so good to me. The animation sequences have been really good to me for the fights that we've had so far. The impact, it's just been so good. Like the Hawks versus Twice, and how it kind of makes you feel for Twice in the end, up until his dying breath. And I don't dislike Twice. He's not one of my favorite characters, but I kind of like Twice, I guess. I think he's a fun character. For being a villain, I think he's a pretty fun, goofy character. So I really do like the moments we get with him. And they kind of make me feel sad for Twice in the end. So, and I kind of mentioned it before. We haven't really seen him do too many bad things as far as what Toga has done or what Dabi's done, Shigaraki. At least what we've seen on screen. So, in the end, it kind of caught me. I was like, dang, they really did Twice like that. But it is what it is. He is a villain, and this is war. So, but man, this season has been heat. I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are as well. I can't wait to jump into it. But before that, as always, just want to plug the Patreon. Link is in the description below. And over there, you can catch early access to full uncut reactions such as My Hero Academia, Chainsaw Man, Bleach, Spy Family, many more to come. So with that being said, let's hop into it. Episode 6. Be nice if I had my subtitles. Okay. Alright. So this is the... Oh, okay, this is just Fat Gum. And now he's going back for Tokoyami. Damn. I bottom. Oh, okay. We have the wood tree hero, Hashirama, over here. I forget what his name is. Can we go back to Shigaraki, please? I mean, it's cool when other characters get their shine, I guess. But, oh, okay, Mount Lady. Gigantification. Wonder if she's gonna have a... Just seeing the name of her quirk makes me think that she's gonna have a bout with And if she does, I don't think it's gonna end well. Oh, that's Toga. Oh, so Toga's losing it over twice his death. She's heated. That's the one thing I do respect about the league. Like, at least what it seems like from some of these characters within the league. Toga, Twice, Compress. They do look out after each other, and, you know, you can see that they clearly have a bond. You know, specifically those three for sure, you know, with each other. Oh. Oh. So Dabi knows Shigaraki's awake. So is that all for one? Oh, Endeavor. Okay, so Endeavor's okay. Hell's Kurt. Oh, foosh. Oh man, Shigaraki looks crazy. Oh. Oh. Oh, and he's regenerating. Oh. Okay, we're here. Because he has one for all now, so I'm assuming he has all the. Okay, I was gonna assume he had all the quirks that one for all had acquired. Oh man, so he has the regeneration quirk. And now it seems like all for one is trying to get his hands on one for all. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Deku's like, hold on. What the fuck you say? Oh, shit. Right, because Endeavor took that quirk. She can fly. But right. All for one took that quirk. Yo. And he just used it to track down Deku. Whew. My man been doing his squats in the gym. You see that lift? Funk man. Damn. Oh. Whew. Savage. I guess he died. Rest in peace, Funk man, yo. Okay, so Bakugo is listening to. And now they're trying to take the fight to Shigaraki so that the civilians don't get murked. Yo! You can't tell me this isn't the best season of My Hero. How do they know how to use these quirks too? How is Shigaraki going to get rid of their comms? So Endeavor's kind of piecing it together. I mean, as soon as Deku said he's after me, the gear should be turning in your head that Deku, Shigaraki's talking about one for all. Oh my gosh, this isn't the time. But you should be putting the pieces together that, you know, 1 + 1 = 2. Deku has one for all. Says Deku, you're the bait. Okay, Bakugo. You gotta back it up now, though. Okay, at 30%. Deku has up to 30% now. Oh, and he can go to 45% at the moment, just at the moment of impact. So that's actually good. We see some improvement from Deku. It's always a competition. Hey, but that's how you got to see it, though. That's how you get better. That's how you reach or overcome your limits. What is he doing? Uh-oh. Oh. What is that? What? So he's definitely trying to destroy the comms, and it seems like he is. But what exactly was that quirk? So it's crazy how All For One is speaking to Shigaraki, and One For All is speaking to Deku. So it's like they're both being driven by their very quirks rather than their own individuality. Oh, Gran Torino to the rescue. Okay, so he's still alive. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Squad up. Although I don't expect Ryukyu to do it. Oh, is that Aizawa? About to say, cause she didn't decay. Oh, they face off again. And that's what he said the first time they fought. Are these Nomu? I still don't know who that is. Oh, Traject. Interesting. Oh, it's this guy. Who would have thought he would have had a role? Isn't he like the normal hero? Isn't that like his hero, his title? Shigaraki is insane. Whoa! Oh, whoa. Oh, Shigaraki really has been hitting leg day in the gym. So they increased his physical abilities as well. He's unstoppable. His decay quirk, Awaken. I'll get to it later. Speaking of Awaken, he says he's awake now. What's wrong with Aizawa's leg? Did we see something happen to his leg? It already seems like the worst that could happen is happening. I don't know why All For One even needs One For All. I guess I get it. I'll touch on that too. But okay, so these are more Nomu. Oh. And these are Nomu right near Deku and Bakugo too. Okay, that's it. That is it indeed. Anything at the end? Nope. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything back here. Season 6 is the best season, hands down. You can't tell me otherwise. I refuse to go back and forth with anyone who says differently. And me, I am a very strong proponent, advocate of season 3, one of my favorites, if not my favorite. But now it's 6 episodes in. This has to be the best one. This has to be the best one. I don't see how it's not. Man, so a couple things I wanted to touch on here. Shigaraki is a freaking monster. So, not only was his Dequa, not only was his decay quirk pretty strong, you know, initially, before it even awoken, he has this decay quirk. Pretty strong. He touches you, you die. You're done. You're dust. His decay quirk is now awoken, so he doesn't even have to directly touch you. He could be touching the same ground as you, and then you're decayed. And I just believe it also has like a wider radius as well. So I could be chilling, you know, at my house, and you know, you could be down at the Walmart, you know, 10 minutes from my house, and he decays you, you're done. You're dust. Not only that, they gave this man all for one, the original all for one quirk. Now we don't know yet if how different the original versus the duplicate quirks yet. We don't really know how that works yet. But since they emphasize that he has the original all for one, I'm assuming that that's the more powerful version of it. So he has all for one. He has all of the quirks that all for one had already stockpiled. So as we saw, he's using the search quirk from the cat lady. Sorry, I forget her name already. So yeah, and not only that, they decided to also increase this man's physical abilities. So as we're seeing him flying through the street, this is him really just jumping. This is him just jumping. This isn't a quirk that he's using, not a float, levitation, flying quirk or anything like that. This is him literally just jumping. So when I said this man hit leg day, he actually hit leg day. Well, he didn't, but you know, the concept is there. He's actually just using his physical abilities to move at, you know, with this incredible power, speed, etc. So they gave Shigaraki all of these things. How is this man going to be stopped? How is this man not the final boss? This is what I was saying earlier. You can't tell me Shigaraki's not the final boss. I don't care what anyone says. They could bring All For One back in the mix, which I assume they will at some point, just because he went out way too early. But Shigaraki, I don't care. Shigaraki's going to kill him or something, and he's going to be the true next All For One. Shigaraki is the final boss. What else did I want to touch on? So the second thing I wanted to touch on is I find it interesting how All For One is really dead set on getting One For All. It already seems like All For One is the way more powerful quirk between the two. At least from this vantage point, especially in the hands of Shigaraki, we could see all of the things that he could do. We could just see how he has this quirk with him and how he just seems like this invincible figure right now. Yet he's still so dead set on getting One For All. And honestly, with how Deku, the level of One For All that Deku has of mastering this quirk, it's nowhere near to the level of power that Shigaraki is at. So that's what I mean. From this vantage point, it just doesn't even seem like it's worth Shigaraki getting One For All, because he's already at the top of the food chain. Like, what does getting this quirk really do for him additionally? He's already there. He already has the physical abilities that One For All is granting Deku. Now, he doesn't have all the quirks that are accumulated within One For All, but he has the ability to steal many, many, many other quirks, plus the quirks he already has, his physical abilities, his Awakened Decay quirk. It just doesn't seem... It's very interesting how he's still very set on getting One For All. Like, that is the last missing piece, when honestly I think he's already complete as a villain. But I can understand it from the other side why he would be so dead set. Or it's not really that Shigaraki is, it's really that the will of All For One is dead set on getting One For All. And the only thing I could really think of is because that may be the one and only quirk. I don't think right now, but maybe someday that could defeat All For One. So for instance, I don't really care that you have this power, or I don't really care to get this power back that much. I just don't want it out there so it could be used someday in the future to defeat me, because I do know how powerful this quirk could potentially get. It may not be at that level now, but it could get there at some point and it actually cause me some problems. That's the only other viewpoint I could see of why he may be so desperate or so dead set on trying to get his hands on One for All. But Shigaraki is just at least from the perspective of the audience, how we're seeing it unfold, it's just hard to believe that this man can be beat right now. But he has the army of heroes after him right now. They're ganging up. Seems like the team that was invading the hospital seems to be making it out okay, except for Crust. RIP Crust. We didn't really get much of him, so that kind of stinks, I guess. And we didn't see Mirko here, but it looks like Mirko's not ready to fight anyway. Her arm and leg were all types of fucked up. So, oh, and speaking of leg, they mentioned something about Aizawa and his leg as well. Did we see something bad happen to Aizawa's leg? Did it get decayed as they were trying to escape, and that's what Crust ended up saving him from? I don't really know. I have to rewatch it. Gran Torino said he'll go and be the legs for Eraser. So don't really understand what he was going by with that comment. Did something, and we saw that Aizawa was being helped in the battlefield, like he had his arm around somebody as they were walking through the battlefield. So not really sure what happened there. It could be another thing that they censored down by really not showing us, because it could have been too graphic maybe. I don't know. We didn't really see Hawks deliver the blow to Twice, but we saw that Twice was killed. So again, maybe it's something like that where they actually didn't show it, but they're kind of telling us that it happened. So I'm interested to see that, or just go back, check that out to see, one, did I miss it, and two, or is that really what's going on here? But man, this season is heat. Deku and Bakugo are on the battlefield now. Can't wait to see how this is going to play out. And like I said, the pacing of this show is, to me, it's amazing. It's war right now, and we have so much going on. We don't have so many different fights going on right now where it's taking the focus away of what we as the audience want to see. No, it's just throwing us at it episode after episode after episode. It is one major event going on right now, and that is Shigaraki and trying to stop this man. And that's where our focus is, and this is what I'm here for. I love this season so far. This has been a blast. I'm enjoying it. I can't wait till next week to watch the next episode. And man, my hero. This is my favorite season so far. This is it. This is it. Ooh, okay, I could be giddy about this and talk about it for hours, but I think I'll wrap it up and leave it there. I enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys did as well. And if you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Really means a lot to me. I'd love to interact with you guys. And yeah, I hope to see you on the next one. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace out.